back, kids. Boy, do I have a real treat for you today. Now, girls, don't pass out from the heat, because this band is hot, hot, hot. Straight out of Phoenix, Arizona, ladies and gentlemen, Stellar Carnival.
I think I got it made. Life is easy when you're sitting in the shade. Not too hot, not too cold, I think that's what I'll be. Now I'm nervous and I've come undone. My head is spinning like the earth around the sun. I feel you drawing me away from my complacency. I think I'm ready to go. Won't stop till everybody knows.
Okay, so I am back to make another video. This one I'm going to do on perspective. One of the things that I think is probably the most grossly misrepresented by the flat earth community. So the first thing that I'll show is I'm just going to open up this hallway, which if any of y'all saw my PowerPoint, it's the same hallway. And basically, so I'm gonna explain what I'm gonna do first, and then I'm gonna explain it some more, and then I'll explain it one last time. But here we've got a hallway that just keeps leading and leading all the way to one point at the bottom. The first thing I'm going to say, and I've said it many times before, is if I am 3 feet above this, and this carpet is a flat line, you're seeing to the end of the hallway. If the hallway is 10 miles long, you're seeing to the end of the hallway. The other thing, the sun going over and going behind the horizon line. Again, completely incorrect. The sun will never go below the horizon line. It will always stay in this top right corner of this hallway. Never below your horizon line. Ever. Never, ever. And this pill has been swallowed so badly that someone who I love to listen to and love to watch, Rob Skiba, in a debate with Zachary, shows basically the exact same thing. So I'm just going to play and enjoy.
I'm glad you asked that. I made this animation last night. This is a hallway that shows perspective. Okay, you've seen stuff like that where you're looking down the hallway and the ceiling and floor appear to match up with each other, right? Well, if you just imagine the sun and the horizon where the I've changed.
Now he did get something right. If you imagine the sun doing this, then yes, it can happen. But in reality, no, it does not happen. I'm sorry.
If it's just going out, it's going to eventually get to the point of the vanishing.
So he shows it getting to the point of the vanishing point and going behind it. No, that's incorrect. It does not happen. This corner never goes below this line. It does not. This light does not. The sun, if it was stuck to the ceiling as it goes down, will never go below that line.
Point in the perspective where the two meet. Well, what do you know? I mean, there's all kinds of footage that people have been shooting pictures of the sun, and that's showing it on a curved arc, getting smaller as it goes away. There's another one that's going to show you the same thing, starting to go away, like that. This is somebody shot it out a window. This is a time lapse. Looking, I guess they were flying so they could look out and see the sun going away. Look at that. Whoa. Likewise, if it's coming at you, it's going to do the same thing.
No, it's not going to do the same thing.
You know, the vantage point will give you the same thing. You got footage of exactly that. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Well, you don't buy it. That's what
Now Zach got it right. He's not buying it because it's not true.
that's what it's doing.
That's not what it's doing. That is what you have imagined it to do. You got it right in the beginning, Skiba.
People say, below the horizon. People say, how does it look at that? Because it's small, it's getting bigger. So you have a speed limit for how fast it's traveling?
That's the camera getting to get bigger. When you look at over the distance on the horizon, it's the same size over there as it was when it was above your head.
Nah, I mean, if you
Absolutely.
live in
The camera
Texas,
did that, not you. You look at that, it's same size.
The cognitive dissonance is strong with you, my friend.
I've done it. I've watched.
Here's my animation right there.
Alright, just watch the animation one last time and we'll turn this off.
Just busting you. This created the same thing. But we've also seen where the sun looks bigger when it comes up and comes down. That's just the magnification of the atmosphere.
Alright, we're done with this. I think he does actually do a little bit
The
more
atmosphere has moisture in it. We've all seen it. You live
on
here.
it. Let's see.
We've all seen
Yeah, right here.
that same type of thing. You can look up in the sky
And
and
let
see
me
the
make
sun
this
very,
bigger
very
one
gentle.
more time.
Always considered the
Okay, this is not an accurate representation, but and the interesting part, watch the sun here. Watch it go
The atmosphere does
down. That won't happen. The sun does not go below the ground. The sun will continue going and getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until your eye cannot perceive it anymore. Or it becomes so small that all you're going to see from the distance is that small light, but it does not go below the horizon. You will never see a half-shaped sun on a flat Earth map. It will not happen.
This is how perspective works.
Again, not how perspective works. The sun will be going, getting smaller, and as soon as it gets to the eye line, it's small. Does not keep following this line down. That does not happen.
So we did this animation showing how that kind of thing works. So this is
And
this
lastly,
color band in the middle shows the denser atmosphere actually enlarging the sun as it goes down.
this won't happen. I'm going to be a broken record by the end of this, but it does not happen.
As it goes away like that. And of course, we've all seen that same type of thing. You can look up in the sky.
All right, we're going to be done there. Now we're going to look at some pictures. Let's see here. All right, let's do some thought experiments here. So I'm standing here in the middle of the ocean. Let's just say I'm standing on a sandbar and I've got water around me for 100 miles. And I'm looking out at the horizon. And I'm just going to pick numbers because until somebody in the flat earth community can provide us with numbers that says if you go up a certain amount, the horizon will be a certain amount away, according to your, in my opinion, silly perspective argument. So we're looking at the horizon and we're just going to pick and say this is 5 miles away. Now my thought experiment goes like this. If there is a guy standing at the exact same place, at the exact same height that I am, standing right here, and his distance from here to here is 5 miles, will he be able to see this? And according to the perspective argument is no, because I'm only able to see to right here and no further because this is perspective has brought it to my eye level and I can't see past it. So him cannot see to there. He cannot see this. But that's 5 miles away as well. So now I'm saying from here to here is another 5 miles. And he is looking from here that way. Now my question is, this is a flat line. And they're both, say, 6 feet above the water as I am. Can they see each other? If your answer is no, that they cannot see each other, my question is why? Why can they not see each other? You can clearly see that this is flat. There's nothing in the world that would be stopping them from seeing each other if they could see clearly for 10 miles. They could see each other. Just like I can see to the end here for what you would say 5 miles. They'll be able to see each other. I'm sorry, they just would be. But see, what has happened is we see this phenomena on the flat or on the globular model, or what we see out when we look at the ocean, and the flat earth community has taken this and said, oh, well, perspective does it. Now, I do know there are some who don't buy into this perspective argument, but a large majority do. And this video is, so if you don't believe it, then ignore this video. But if you do, then please explain to me why this guy and this guy 10 miles apart cannot see each other, just like I cannot see over this horizon line. Doesn't make sense to me. We're going to go to this one. So here I've drawn what you would see on perspective. And so basically, if you can imagine these circles being boats and the hallway just going all the way to the end, I'll zoom in so you see one boat, two boat, and the boats going off into the distance. Now what you see, and it's kind of pixelated, but what you see is each one of the dots getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. If the Earth was a flat plane, this is what you would see. You would see things getting smaller and smaller and smaller as they go off into the distance. Now, the next one I'm going to show up is, in my opinion, shows how ridiculous it is to claim that it is perspective. Because on a flat plane, this is what you'll be seeing. Look, I drew fancier boats. I know some people are getting excited about it now. But I've got these fancy boats, and as they go back, right here, the base started disappearing because of perspective, because they got too far out. And then you can only see the mast, and then only the last bit, and then you can only see the flag. I know it sounds ridiculous, but this is what you're saying. If this is a flat plane, this is what you are seeing. It sounds ridiculous, because it is ridiculous. There's nothing in perspective on a flat plane that's going to make me see less of a thing as it goes away, as long as I'm above the flat plane. And again, look at the lights. They just get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller as they go to the back. And let's see here. And oh, NASA, don't look. I think these are just pictures I have. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to do. Here again, I just made the same pink dots all the way to the end. But I also did something where I put both of these here. So when it's the sun following this line, this goes down below that. But it goes, okay, think about it. The sun goes below the horizon line here. So it just keeps going, 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 going. Now my question is on the boat. The boat goes here, but no, the boat goes down too. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that is what you're saying. You're saying the sun keeps going down here, and then the boat, nope, he goes diagonal like this. He doesn't do this thing like the sun does. He does something totally opposite. He goes up. The boat is supposed to go up, but no, you're saying he goes down. But the sun, nope, the sun, he continues going down. It doesn't make sense. This is probably one of the most frustrating videos that I had to make and sit and think about how to explain. And I hope this helps someone, because I feel like I don't even need to explain this. Like, just perspective itself should be enough. But with that said, I'm jamming out.
Make a move, cause stuff is really cheap. You'll never start a revolution in your sleep. Showing love to everyone is what it's all about. I think I'm ready to go. Don't stop till everybody knows. This is the purpose of my life. This is the reason I'm alive. Don't have time to wait. Activate, activate. There is a world out there in need. Now is the time for you and me. Before it gets too late. Activate, activate. One by
guys. The whole purpose is to get people saved. That's my purpose in life, guys. I'll keep doing videos on this flat earth to help people out if it helps you, but I just ask we keep it cordial. I just ask that we just try to be nice to each other and try to figure out the truth. But my purpose is to win souls for God's kingdom. So with that said, God bless you all.